Do you play well? Do you play this all the time?
No, I'm not good, I swear. Your pre-match routine has become pretty famous, like spraying water from your mouth.
Triple H, he was my favourite wrestler. I was going into the ring when I was playing football, so it was just become an omen. I've carried it on ever since.
I'm getting in trouble. I knew that. Why did you choose number 32?
Because of David Beckham and him being just an icon.
Karl-Andrew Walker, welcome to AC Milan. How does it feel to be an AC Milan player?
It's great. It's something that, you know, as a young kid, I've always watched AC, and to actually put on the famous colours, I'm very proud, and hopefully, it can be a good, end of the season.
Your first interview as a Rossonero player will be a little bit particular because right now we're gonna play table football. I don't know if you're good at table football, but if I score, I will ask you an off the pitch question.
Yep.
If you manage to score, I will ask you an on the pitch question. I know it's hard to beat you in one-on-one. I know this is a famous question around the world, so I'm gonna try that, but let's see what happens.
Okay, let's go.
You ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's get the ball rolling.
Own goal.
1-0.
Okay, I've scored an own goal.
Let's start with a particular one. You've learned a lot throughout your career and you've decided to create and open your own academy. Can you tell us more about this project?
Well, from where I'm from in Sheffield, obviously, there's little opportunity, and I feel that there is a lot of, kids that are on the streets or, don't have a chance to go and make it as a footballer. I was one of them, and it became very lucky that I did become a footballer. So it was about giving back to the city, back to the city of where I'm from. And hopefully if I can help one person achieve their dream, then that was the main goal in it.
2-0.
Do you play well? Do you play this all the time?
No, I'm not good, I swear, I'm not good.
Okay.
Not good. Okay, this is a nice one. Your pre-match routine has become pretty famous, like spraying water from your mouth. Where does this habit come from?
I did it when I was a kid, so playing for Sheffield United again. I used to watch a lot of wrestling, so Triple H. So he was my favourite wrestler. He decided to do that before, every time he went into the ring. So I was going into the ring when I was playing football, so it was just become an omen, and I've carried it on ever since.
I'm getting in trouble. I knew that, 2-1. On the pitch question, how have you changed throughout the years? I mean, you've been saying that when you played for Tottenham, you weighed 5 kilos less compared to now. And right now, you've recently started to do weight training in the gym. What kind of impact did it have on the way you play?
I just felt that the modern day football now, with the wingers that I come up against, it wasn't just about what I was gifted with genetically. I feel that if I can add something in the gym that makes me stronger, quicker, and more durable, then that's why I decided to do that. Obviously, I've been very blessed by my mum and dad giving me these genetics, but you can always add, and I feel that, I'm still hungry to win things, still hungry to play football, and I want to play football for as long as possible.
No way!
2-2, I'm bringing it back as a
Another
comeback.
own goal. So have you already spoken with someone who had the chance to wear the AC Milan jersey or is actually wearing it?
Yeah.
And if yes, what have they told you about the club?
No, I reached out to Tammy, asked him what the city was like, obviously what it's actually like to play for AC Milan. You have the outside perception of looking in, of it being a massive club, and the players that have played for it, Kaká, Ronaldinho, David Beckham, these types of players, Maldini. These are players that I look up to, and just to be a part of that, he said that you have to come, you have to experience this city, and that's kind of what made my decision. No way.
If you look back when it all started and look at yourself in the mirror now, anybody's got his dreams, of course, but do you feel you've gone beyond them or not?
1,000,000%, I think I've probably gone beyond them. To play for my boyhood club, Sheffield United, was my dream. To do that at the age of 18, I did that. To then obviously have some fantastic years at Tottenham, but not really, you know, achieving or winning the things that we should have won. To then go to Manchester City and win 17 trophies in the last 7 years has been, you know, out of this world, and especially the big one, which is the Champions League, which we finally managed to do within a treble season, was fantastic. So over the last, you know, 7 years have been more than enough, but you know, my full career of just being able to play football, you know, being able to do the job that I love, it's been a dream come true.
No way.
Left back scored, Theo.
Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah. You were born on May 28 in 1990 in Sheffield, and May 28 is a significant date for AC Milan, as the club played on that day in 2003 its sixth UEFA Champions League title in Manchester. Can we say it was kind of destiny you would have joined our club?
I think now looking back, it might have been. Obviously, it's an important day for myself, but an important day for this great club. So, you know, hopefully there's more Champions League finals to come and we can create more history.
What do you expect from the AC Milan fans? You know, from the stadium, from the crowd, from...
No, I've seen, you know, obviously the YouTube videos, the TikTok videos. The fans here are incredible. You know, they show great passion. You know, they live for football here, and that was a massive choice of me coming here. You know, I still want to feel the passion of football. It's something that we all love, whether it's the players or the fans. So for them to obviously sing as they do, you know, chant as they do, and support us through home and away, it means the world. And you know, we need to continue because it's a big push till the end of the season now to finish strongly.
I see that you've chosen number 32.
Yeah.
You know that number 32 has been worn by such an important English player.
Correct.
In AC Milan's history, like David Beckham.
Yeah.
And why did you choose number 32?
First and foremost, obviously, because of David Beckham. I seen that number was available, and being English and him being just an icon for our country, I hope he doesn't mind. But you know, I wanted to wear 32, but also, you know, it resembles the number 2 shirt that I've wore throughout my career. So to have that on the end, you know, it means a lot. What's the score? Did I get one for this one?
No,
Are you sure?
3-3.
Are you sure?
Yeah, we have tied the game.
Okay.
Ooh.
Hang of it
Your
now.
condition's growing.
Yeah, I'm getting the hang of it now.
Yeah.
I think I was a bit nervous before, you know, the people.
You felt pressure?
Yeah.
You'll be back playing at the San Siro, and the last time you've been there, I'm smiling, I don't know why.
It's always going to come.
You have also played as a goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Can you relive that moment with us?
It was a different experience, but it was between me and John. So the manager, me and John are always giving the goalkeepers a lot of stick when they don't save the balls. So the manager kind of put us to the test, and he picked me to go in net. Would I want to do it again? Probably not. It was very scary, but you know, it was an important role that I had to play for the team to get them over the line into the Champions League, and you know, I managed to save that free kick, and I don't really have a meme or anything now.
In training time, you like to put pressure on the goalkeepers. What's behind this attitude and habit you have?
You know, as a defender and as a goalkeeper, you need to have a good relationship. I feel you have to have relationships all across the pitch, but you know, we're the last line of defence. And it's about pushing them. You know, I want to push the teammates, I want to push myself to become better players. You know, and we need to make sure throughout all the team that we rely on each other. So good friendly banter, as we call it in England, is always good. You know, and it makes you sure that each and every day at training you're giving 110%, and that then replicates into the matches.
Yes. If you only had one chance to say thank you to somebody, which person would you choose in your life?
I would say my granddad that passed away.
Oh.
If I could, or if he could have seen me, you know, achieve what I have achieved. He was the one that first took me to the Sheffield United matches. He was the one that got me into football, paid for my season ticket. So it would just be thank you for him to, you know, for me to get the opportunity to watch my boyhood club. Pray for me a net walk off. You're going to let me win this, aren't you?
We knew that you played as a striker when you were a child, right?
Yeah.
How did progressively develop your transformation, becoming a right fullback, and thanks to who?
It was a coach at Sheffield United called Sam Safe that I wasn't playing as a centre forward. I was a very late developer. I was very small but quick, and people was pushing me off the ball. You know, the defenders were a lot bigger. So our right back got injured, and he said, do I fancy playing there? I was quick, I could defend, you know, well, because I played a lot of street football, you know, one-on-ones and stuff like that. And I played there, played really well. 2 months later, I'm in the first team, so it kind of was a coincidence. You know, obviously someone got injured, I then had to play there, but it seemed to fit me really well, and I enjoyed it. I like the challenge. I like the challenge of going 1v1 against people and putting myself to the test.
I'm risking, man. I'm risking.
He's won me.
Who was your idol when you were a child? And do you also have an idol besides football?
You know, I watched a lot of the Premier League. Dani Alves, apart from that, was, you know, someone that I looked up to. Philipp Lahm, I've said it in interviews before, you know, if you could merge them two players together, I think you've got the complete right back. But I think now, you know, I try and, you know, make sure that I can adapt to my qualities, the things that I've got, the things that I can improve on, and just make sure that I'm the best version of myself. All I can do is give 110% when I go out onto the pitch. As you said before, you know, I've achieved a lot in the game, and hopefully, you know, one day people do look up to me and say I wanted to be like him.
The winner takes it all.
The winner, okay, all right, I don't mind that. Do you feel the pressure, guys? Yeah. Okay.
Okay, we're done.
I wanted another question from you, so that was it.
We have noticed many tattoos. Which are the ones you love the most and consider more important than others?
I'd probably say the ones on my left leg, because it's a journey of my football. Okay. You know, it's a journey of the clubs that I played for. I've got the Tottenham tattoo, Sheffield United, Man City. Now there's going to have to be an AC Milan, AC Milan one there. But I think that just shows the journey of my football and what I've achieved in the job that I love.
We want to be with you when you tattoo the AC Milan logo.
You can video it
as soon as possible.
Yeah.
So Cal, I knew it was hard to beat you on 1 versus 1, but I did it. I hope you don't mind that. But
no, it's fine. It's fine. I wanted to welcome you well.
I hope you'll get way more successes, of course, on the pitch.
Yep, I'm so excited to put this jersey on. So excited to play in this, you know, fantastic stadium, and hopefully we can, you know, finish the season good. Obviously, the Champions League is going really well. The league, I think we all know, could be a little bit better. But that's important, you know. With my experience, hopefully I can bring that to some of the younger players. You know, and, you know, play with passion. I think that's what we need to show, and I think that's what the fans deserve.
Renan, I'm going to thank you for your time.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Really appreciate it. Forza Milan.